How to crush it in real estate during a time of crisis, or if we even get into a recession. What I want to share with you today are 4 things that you can do in order to dominate real estate as a realtor when times like this happen. It's no secret that right now everybody's going through a tough time. There's a global economic crisis, there's a global health crisis. We've never in our lifetime seen both of those happening at the same time. Usually it's one or the other, but there's a lot of realtors that are very scared right now. There's a lot of my clients that are reaching out to me. They don't know what to do. They don't know what they should be doing, and they're running around like a chicken with their head cut off because they simply do not have any structure. So let me share with you again 4 things that you're going to be able to do in order to leverage this period of time. This is a blessing in disguise, not in terms of the health implications, not in terms of the economic situation, but simply based on the quarantine situation, from an understanding that you have more time to take a step back and do these 4 things. So again, I'm not saying that this is a good situation at all. It's a very bad situation. Knocking on wood that you are safe, your family's safe, and all of your clients are safe, but you can leverage this situation to your benefit in order to come out the other side with a lot of momentum and prepared to dominate as an agent. So let's get straight into it.
Hey, so I push and I grind and I push and I grind, cause I know one day it's gonna pay y'all.
This is a time where, again, looking at the quarantine, we don't know how long this is going to last. You have more time on your hands. You're not outdoor knocking. You're not doing as many cold calls. You're not having open houses or showings or anything like that. So you have more time to take a step back and focus on the things that you should be doing, but otherwise don't have time to. A lot of people that watch my channel and a lot of real estate agents in general got into the market when it's hot. So you don't have time to do these 4 things because you're focusing on just crushing out deals. Now that you've got some time to take a step back, gather your thoughts, and look at it from a different angle, you're going to be able to, again, work on stuff that you otherwise have been putting in the back seat and waiting to have some time to do it, which is now. So let's get straight into it. Number 1, double down on social media as well as your personal brand. Again, something that a lot of people are saying, you know, I'll get to it, or sometimes it'll come, or I'll do it one day. Now is that one day. Now is the day that you need to be investing in building your personal brand. You've got time inside. Start creating YouTube videos for the next 3 months. Start creating Instagram posts. Become more active on social media. Learn how to run Facebook ads for lead generation for your real estate business. This is the perfect time to be taking a step back, revising your brand, finding ways that you want to become stronger on it, and using this time that you have online to double down and find ways to get more creative. So this is a time, again, that you need to be focusing on your personal brand, because as technology comes into the business and starts to disrupt it, that's going to be your saving grace. You look at people like Ryan Serhant, Josh Altman. Why do people work with them? Because everybody knows them. And they ultimately are in front of you all day, every day, whether it be on TV, whether it be on social media. If you create a personal brand that's strong and then you use social media in order to get it in front of the right people, then ultimately it doesn't matter Redfin iBuyers coming into place, Amazon coming in, new technologies disrupting the industry, you are going to make yourself irreplaceable, and people are not going to think, hey, I want to buy a house this year. Maybe I should spend 5 hours looking at what new technology is going to help me in my local market. They're going to say, hey, I'm looking to buy this year. I want you. And that's the situation you want to be in. So take a step back and start doubling down on social media right now. Number 2, take some time to take a step back, look and identify your inefficiencies. You need to take a look at your schedule and look at where you've been allocating your time, starting to track your time. This is a great opportunity for you to find and hone in your schedule, right? For me, I use a power list every day, and I have certain tips, tricks, and secrets that I have in another video that, again, you can check and click up above. But there's a lot that you're doing right now that's simply not efficient, not effective, but you're doing it just because you're running crazy. Market's hot, you're buying, you're selling, you're investing, you've got a lot of clients that need you. Now that everything has slowed down a bit, start to look at where you've been allocating your time, start to look at where you've been allocating your budget, and start to find inefficiencies in both of those, so that, again, once you've come out of this situation that we're in right now, you're going to be able to come out on the other side with a dialed in budget plan, a dialed in schedule that's going to help you become more effective and productive with the things that are actually going to grow your business, and not just scatterbrain with the things that are just hitting you left, right, and center. Number 3, Take this time to provide valuable insights to your clients. Nobody knows what's happening, but you can stay on top of things and have your finger on the pulse of the news. Just watch it. And ultimately, again, in a time like this where there's a lot of ambiguity, there's a lot of volatility, nobody has the answers, but you do have updates. You do have information that you can share with your clients. So right now, one of the things that you should be doing is learning everything you can, watching the news, getting the latest and greatest updates, and sharing that with your clients in a way that's going to help them, in a way that's going to affect them. If you've got buyers, take a step back and educate your buyers on how to leverage this situation, the interest rates that are happening right now, all the changes that could benefit them from this situation. If you're working with sellers, educate them on things that might be impacting them in terms of the market slowing down or maybe having to take their property off the market and relist. Investors as well, but just be open and honest. This is a great opportunity for you to show the value that you give to your clients, show the level you care about them for, and ultimately, if you're becoming the resource and you're becoming the update source for your clients in a time like this, you're really going to see them trust you a lot more, and you're really going to start to build a deeper level of connection where most realtors are taking a step back and pushing themselves away from the situation, and that's actually going to distance themselves from their clients, and ultimately, this is a great time for you to get even closer. Number 4, adjust your focus. Again, buyers, sellers, investors, builders. Those are kind of the 4 types of things that I like to look in. Rentals aren't a thing in my market. You don't get paid as a realtor to work with rentals, but buyers, sellers, investors, builders, the 4 categories that I like to look in. Whenever a situation like this is coming, simply adjust your focus. If you were previously working with one of these, but you see in your local market that a different one is a better opportunity, adjust your focus. Start putting out more content, start reaching out to new people, start having phone calls, connections, things like that from the comfort of your home during this time of quarantine, and adjust your focus as an agent. You know, when things are hot, a lot of people are focusing on listings. When things go down, a lot of people are focusing more on buyers, because if listings aren't selling, but somebody wants to buy a house, you've got much more confidence that you're actually going to get a transaction out of it with the buyer than a seller. Also, if your investors aren't working that well because they don't want to invest in the local economy, but builders are starting to seize the opportunity to build during a time where materials are cheap and also building prices are cheap just in general, so that when things come back, they've got their stuff built. Focus on builders. Take a step back, look at where you've been allocating your time and your focus, and you might just need to take this opportunity to revise that a little bit. So those are the 4 things that I like to do at a time like this, where you can stay positive, stay productive, and stay building up that momentum, so that when the time passes and the dust settles, you'll come out the other side with a lot of momentum, new focus, new opportunities to leverage with social media marketing, that kind of thing. You've got a stronger brand, and other people are going to try and be running, tripping over their feet, trying to catch up because they did absolutely nothing productive during this time. So if you have any questions, or I would simply love to know what you are doing right now in this current time of pandemic, chaos, crisis, everything. So I'd love to know what you're doing. Drop a comment below. Otherwise, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time.